Hello everyone. The topic we are going to discuss today, average profit method. This is the first method of valuation of goodwill. In this lecture we will discuss the concept of the average profit method, and also with the help of some numerical we will try to learn more about this topic. Next two methods will be discussed in the separate lectures. I am Sujit Kumar Sahu, PGT Commerce. So let us start. Under the average profit methods, there are the two ways to find out the amount of goodwill. Number one, simple average profit method. Number two, weighted average profit method. First, we will discuss the simple average profit method. There are some key points we need to learn. Number one, deduct abnormal incomes, gains, non-recurring incomes from net profit if credited. Number two, add abnormal expenses, losses, non-recurring expenses from net profit if debited. Next, less normal expenses, losses from net profit if not debited. Add normal incomes, gains from net profit if not credited. These are some examples of the abnormal expenses, like loss by fire or theft, loss on sale of fixed assets, purchase of assets charged as a revenue expenditure, overvaluation of opening stock or undervaluation of closing stock. These are some examples of the abnormal incomes, gains, non-recurring incomes, income from non-trade investment, gain on sale of fixed assets, overvaluation of closing stock or undervaluation of opening stock. There is a note: while calculating the amount of goodwill, only the normal business profit is taken into consideration, means the profit which has been earned through the normal course of activities. Only the normal profit will be taken for calculating the amount of goodwill. Now there are some numerical questions. Sita and Geeta are two partners in a firm. They admit Rita into the partnership firm for 1/4 share. It was agreed that goodwill will be valued at 3 years purchase of the average profit of the last 5 years. Profit of the last 5 years were, these are the amounts of the profit. 31st March 2017, 1,80,000, this was the loss. 2018, 3,20,000. For the 2019, 3 lakh rupees. For the year 2020, 1,30,000, and for the year 2021, 3,54,000. These are some additional informations. The firm had a gain of rupees 1 lakh from the sale of furniture sold in the year ended 31st March 2018. The gain was credited to profit and loss account. There was an abnormal loss of rupees 40,000 incurred in the year ended 31st March 2019. Overhauling cost of second-hand machinery purchased on 1st July 2019 amounting to rupees 2 lakh was debited to repair account. Depreciation is charged at the rate 20% per annum on WDV method, means written down value method, calculate the value of goodwill. So we solve this question. First we need to calculate the amount of normal profit. Year, adjustments and normal profit. These are the years given over there: 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21, already given in the questions. Now we need to make some adjustments. Now if we read the question again, for the year ended 31st March 2017, the loss is given but no information has been given against of this item. It means this is the normal profit, or we can say the normal loss. That's why the directly amount has been shown in the column of the normal profit. But if you just notice this figure, means the figure of rupees 1 lakh has been deducted in the adjustment column to find out the amount of normal profit. The reason behind it, if you see the question again, for the year 2018, there is the information given over there. Now the information is given, the firm had a gain of rupees 1 lakh from the sale of furniture sold in the 31st March 2018. So this is not the normal course of action. This is not the normal profit, or we can say this has not happened due to the normal course of activity. That's why this gain has been deducted to find out the amount of normal profit. So the normal profit of the 2018 will be 2,20,000. For the year 2019, if we again see the question, why the 40,000 rupees has been added. So see the question again. Here the 40,000, the clear information is given in the question. The abnormal loss of rupees 40,000 in the year ended 31st March 2019. So that's why this amount has been added. So the normal profit of the 2019 will be 3,40,000. Now some more adjustments have been done with the amount of the profit of the 2020. So why this adjustment has been done? So read the question again. If we read the question again, we can find out the solution very easily and also get the concept. Overhauling cost of the second hand machinery purchased on 1st July 2019 amounting to rupees 2 lakh. It means this is the capital expenditure and the same amount was also debited to the repair account. That's why this amount has been added to the profit of the 2020 to get the amount of real normal profit. And also the depreciation will also be charged because this is the capital expenditure, and the depreciation will be charged for the 9 months. The reason behind it, because the machinery was purchased on 1st July. So this amount, the 30,000 amount has come with the help of this calculation. 2 lakh 20%, this is the depreciation, and the 30,000, this figure has come just after calculating the amount of depreciation. So this 30,000 is the depreciation. That's why this amount has been deducted for getting the amount of normal profit of the for the year 31st March 2020. For the 31st March 2021, again the depreciation will be calculated, but the depreciation will be calculated on the written down value, means the balance will be found out. Now the balance will be 2 lakh minus 30,000, that will be 1,70,000, 20% for the whole year. So there will be the depreciation for the 31st March 2021 will be 34,000. Now the profit was given in the question 3,54,000 and the 34,000 was the depreciation. This amount has been deducted. Now the normal profit we have got for the year end 31st March 2021. So get the total. Now get the total. The total is 10 lakh rupees. So we will calculate the average profit. Average profit will be 10 lakh divided by 5. Why the 5? Because the 5 years profit have been given over there. Now the average profit is rupees 2 lakh. So the goodwill will be average profit minus number of purchase years. The number of purchase years also given in the question. So we can also see the number of purchase years given in the question. It's a 3 years purchase. If you see the question, it's a 3 years purchase. It's a 3 years purchase. That's why the amount of rupees 6 lakhs will be the amount of goodwill. Now the next question, Ram sold his business to Syam. Calculate the value of goodwill taking into consideration the following factors. Goodwill is valued 3 years purchase. The purchase year means 3 years of the average profit of the last 4 years. Profit of the last 4 years were rupees 80,000, 1,16,000, 1,06,000, 1,24,000. Abnormal loss of rupees 4,000 due to theft has reduced the profit of the year 2010. Profit for the year 2011 include abnormal profit of rupees 8,000. A speculative and lottery profit of rupees 10,000 was received during the year 2012, which was included in that year's profit. Profit of the year 2013 were reduced by the 20,000 on such a machinery which was destroyed by fire during the year. So first we will calculate the amount of normal profit, year, adjustments and normal profit. Now some years are 2010, 11, 12, 13. Now the 80,000 was the profit of the 2010. Why the 4,000 has been added? If we see the question, we can easily get the answer. There was the abnormal loss of rupees 4,000. That's why this amount has been added. To find out the amount of normal profit, it is 84,000. Again, for the year 2011, the profit was rupees 1,16,000, and why the 8,000 has been deducted? So see the question again. This is the figure of the 8,000, and this was the abnormal profit, and this was included in the year 2011's profit. For the year 2012, why the 10,000 has been deducted? To see the question again, simply you can get the answer. There was a speculative and the lottery profit of rupees 10,000. This is not the profit of the normal course of activities. That's why this has been deducted. Again, 1,24,000 was the profit of year 2013, and the 20,000 was added because the profit of the year 2013 was reduced by 20,000 on such a machinery which was destroyed by fire during the year. That's why this amount has been added. Now this is the normal profit of the year 2013. So get the total. Now the total will be 4,32,000. So average profit will be 1,08,000, and the goodwill will be average profit multiplied number of purchase year. The purchase year was already given in the question, that was the 3 years. So the answer will be 3,24,000. This is the answer of this question. Now next question. This is the weighted average method. Profit of a firm for the year ended 31st March for the last 5 years were rupees 40,000, 48,000, 60,000, 50,000, 36,000. Calculate the value of goodwill on the basis of the 3 years purchase of the weighted average profit after assigning weights 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the weights given in the question respectively to the profit for the year ended 31st March 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So first we will calculate years, profit, weights, product. Now years given in the question, profits as per the question, weights are also given in the question. So these are the figures we have taken from the question itself. Now we have multiplied the profit by weight. The product is 40,000 multiplied 1 equals to 40,000. For the year 2017, 48,000 multiplied by 2 equals to 96,000. Then and the so on, 60,000 multiplied by 3 equals to 1,80,000, and then 12 lakh and 1,80,000 for the year 2020. So get the total of the product. The total of the product is 6,96,000. So weighted average profit will be total product divided by total of weights. The total product was 6,96,000. The total of weights means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. The answer will be 46,400. So the goodwill will be Weighted average profit multiplied by number of purchases. Number of purchases already given in the question. 46,400 multiplied by 3. So that is your answer. Hope you have enjoyed the session. Best of luck. Have a nice day.